Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with a list that was requested about fresh fragrances that I would wear in the colder weather. If I'm not mistaken, a couple other reviewers did this already. However, I'll do it anyways because you guys asked for it, and I'm going to guess because I don't think I watched their videos, but I am going to guess based on just my taste in general, this is going to be a completely different list. What I'm going to do is start off with ones that I've already reviewed and then kind of go to the ones that are new to my collection but I really do like. So let's start. So this fragrance I actually wore for the first time. I wasn't really big in the fragrance game. I just heard some things about this fragrance, but I wore it for the first time in cold weather and I got compliments, like more than you would expect for sure. And it actually lasted on me probably longer than a lot of you guys have said that it lasted on you. And it's going to be John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Now I think that the reason this works so well in the cold weather is below those fresh notes, you have a woody base. And it smells really good. And I get good projection off of this. I'm not getting like 8+ hours of longevity, but I get a pretty decent, I think between 6 to 7 hours of longevity. That's not bad at all, especially for what this is, but to me, this works really well. And again, I've used it successfully in the cold, and if you want kind of a fresher take on a cold day, this works. And again, you're still gonna get compliments, and by the way, normal people don't know what is appropriate for what season, so it doesn't matter. You can wear anything anytime, and this has definitely worked for me in the cold. Next. So I will say that this next one I have worn pretty recently, more than once, kind of a few times. This one I'll wake up and I just want to wear it sometimes. And it's because of that mojito note, and it's going to be Guerlain Homme EDP. Now if you guys have smelled this, this does have a mojito note in it, and I think the mint in this probably stays longer than the mint note stays in a few fragrances, and I really enjoy it. So sometimes when I wake up, yeah, it's cold, but I'll still grab for this. And the performance kind of surprises me every time because I feel like every time I notice it linger on me for longer, which is really good because if it's cold, you want that. And this is a fragrance that I get wafts of throughout the day. So I like that a lot. And I think if you're in cold weather, this will do the trick for sure. So if you're trying to get kind of a summer vibe in the cold, which I think this year probably we all are because we didn't do anything over the summer. I mean, where I am, things are shutting down pretty much all over again. So we're not doing anything in the winter either. However, this is just one of those ones that it's just nice. Nice to have. Kind of reminds you of better times. And still works in the winter, at least for me. Obviously, your mileage may vary. But again, I get wafts of this throughout the day, and I really enjoy this mojito note and specifically the mint in it. Next. So I talk about this one a lot, but not this particular version of it. But I'm going to tell you why I picked this one, and it's going to be Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man EDP. As you can tell, this is the 200 ml bottle because that's the only one that Fragrance By had when I bought it. But I don't think I ever really noticed the patchouli heavy on it, but I was wearing it recently because I obviously do wear the Club de Nuit line a lot. It's just really good if you want a thumb reach fragrance. And sometimes I don't want to think about what I'm going to wear, especially because I'm not always sure if I'm going to be out during the day only or if I'm going to end up being out later. I mean, I don't go out that often, but every now and then when we're allowed to do anything, I just have to be super prepared, obviously. But I've been picking up on the patchouli note, and I've worn this in the cold because, again, I wear this year-round. I really don't care. And it performs. So if it performs in the cold and it's fresh and it's a compliment getter, I'm going to wear it. And this is all of those things. I like the EDT. I feel like I go back and forth between the EDT and the EDP in terms of when I'm going to wear which one. I do like this one in the cold a little bit more. I don't know why. And I think if it's going to be day and night, I prefer this one because I feel like it's a little fruitier than the EDT. The EDT I love a lot because I feel like I get more birch out of it. This is just a little bit better when it comes to transitioning between day and night. To me. Everyone's different. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I detect the patchouli in this, which to me makes it a really nice fragrance that you can wear in the evening. I love patchouli. I feel like patchouli is a really nice evening note. It's a little seductive to me. Whatever. And that's why this is a fresher fragrance that I feel like works really well in cold weather. Next. Okay, so this fragrance was one that you guys asked me to buy. I didn't know that I would like it, so I bought a really small bottle of 40 ml. But now I'm gonna buy a big bottle because I do like it, and it's going to be Davidoff Cool Water Intense. This is a nice coconutty fragrance. I do like the mandarin opening actually a lot more than I thought I was going to. It has amber in the base. I feel like the notes would say it's, you know, a denser fragrance. I think it is a denser fragrance, but I would wear this in the heat or the cold. I feel like amber and coconut obviously do pretty well in the cold. Coconut and mandarin do well in the heat. This is a versatile fragrance to me. It smells really good, and I'm gonna do a full video on it. I feel like this has got some serious compliment pulling potential, but I'm gonna talk to you guys more about it in a full video because I don't wanna, you know, rip you off by just giving you the review in this one. Again, really good fragrance. Kind of annoyed with myself for not just pulling the trigger on the big bottle. If I buy a big bottle, I feel forced to decant, and I don't always want to decant. I don't decant for profit. I just decant so I'm not spending, you know, 100 mLs worth of money when I can, you know, spend 20 mLs worth of money and just decant the other 80. I'm never going to go through all these fragrances. However, I'm starting to just feel like, you know what, just buy 40 ml, use 40 ml, it is what it is. But I feel like I could totally use more than 40 ml of this. I'm going to stop ranting next. All right, so this last one I already smelled. I smelled it at Macy's before we went into lockdown, and I actually reached out to fragrancebuy.ca, emailed them, asked them when they were gonna get it, and pretty much right a week before they got it, they emailed me and said, hey, it's scheduled to drop like in a week. They're actually really good about stuff like that, so I really appreciate the guys at fragrancebuy.ca. I think Gary and Larry are the two that I've corresponded with the most so far. Well, the only ones that I've corresponded with so far, but they both helped me out quite a bit. And without further ado, because I feel like I'm really talking too much, it's going to be Azzaro Chrome Extreme. So it's got that dark blue frosted glass. So this fragrance has similarities to Chrome, obviously. To me, it's a denser version. It is an EDP. It is still really fresh. It's an aquatic fragrance. Again, you're gonna get mandarin in the top. This has juniper berry. I really like the juniper berry in this, but the thing that I feel like makes this wearable in the winter, or sorry, colder days, is the base. It's amber with cashmere in, and I feel like that makes a great winter fragrance. I don't think it's too cloying for summer, and I will wear it in the summer, and I've already pulled compliments with this. Just like, I sprayed it on myself right after I got it, just to smell it. And I had a friend come over later and immediately tell me I smelled really good. So that's pretty sweet. I like this one a lot. I will give you a full review on it. I actually waited for this one a long time because I didn't want to pay retail. I don't remember what it was at retail, probably around $90 at Macy's. And I knew it was going to drop. So I waited, and I actually got the tester from fragrancebuy.ca. This cap I pulled off of another Chrome bottle. So that's why, but this is a tester. It was $35 on fragrancebuy.ca. I think full presentation is $45, but you will never see me pay $10 for a cap because no. But yeah, these are 5 fresh fragrances that I have been wearing in the cold weather. Not that I would wear, that I have, because I have worn all of these in cold weather. Again, you can wear your fragrances anytime that you want to wear your fragrances, but she asked me what I wear in cold weather that's fresh, and these are 5 that I do lean on when I'm feeling like wearing a fresh fragrance. I don't always want to wear something dense, too sweet, definitely not gourmand. So, you know, during the day, this is kind of what I prefer. If you have any questions, drop them down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!